Hello, hello everyone. Hey, all right. I'm waiting a couple of seconds till everyone join. Uh, okay, great. Before we start, hi Linda, welcome. Before we start today, just important stuff about scheduling. I was talking to Denise last week, and then we decided to just talk to you and see how you guys feel about it. And starting in September, so not following month, the other one, I'm gonna have a couple of changes in my schedule on Thursday because of the other classes I also teach. So our conditioning class to be able to be like for me to teach on Thursdays, I'll have to force like to change the time. I think for you guys we start at 10, correct? 10 a.m. I would have to change to 11:30 a.m. And just want to double check with all of you, especially the people that usually take more like online. I know you guys sometimes with the record like after. Uh, I just wanted to double check, give you time to think, time to see like if it would work with your schedule. Oh, Nikki's coming in. Uh, but we're gonna have like more than a month to change it. So just letting you guys know. You can talk to Denise about it. You can also talk to me about it. If it doesn't work, it will be like change weekly, just the Thursday one. All the other one stays at the same time. If it doesn't work for like the mainly people that usually take, I'll have to talk to Denise and see if we change our schedule. Like, can I take one of her classes or anything? But we didn't want to change anything before that. We didn't want to change like the class like all the week because everything's already like pretty much great. So if for you it will be okay to start a little bit later, it's starting in September, just thumbs up for me. Or of course you can think about it. You don't have to say anything right now. You can think and let us know. Okay? It will be like in a month. Yeah, starting like in September, the first week of September. Okay? So give it a thought. Let me know. You can text me or you can text Denise. You can also say like, well, it will work better this way or the other way. The other option we thought about it will be like me swapping with her one of the classes, but then at the same like Thursday would have to be at least 1 hour later because she also has like a client, I guess, or a class that she teaches. So it will have to start or 11 or 11:30. 11 if it would be her, 11:30 if it would be me, but we don't want to change any of our schedules. So I'm trying to make it in a way that it's still me teaching. So just let us know. Okay. Give it a thought and text us. You can text Denise or me and let us know if it would work for you. Okay. But besides that, let's do some handstands. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Let's everyone stand up and start to warm it up. Fun.
And
Okay.
welcome to my friend Linda Buss. I'm really glad that
Yes,
she's
I said
to join us
I heard
today.
she was gonna be here.
Yes.
Welcome, Linda. I'm gonna give a bunch of variations, a bunch of options. You take your time to do it. Don't stress about it. If you have if any questions, if anything hurts or anything feels weird, just you can unmute yourself and talk to me. Okay? Well, let's go. Let's start. Start with your head. Look up, look down. Nice. Oh, look right, look left. Nice. Ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Just drop your head side by side. Nice. Then circle your head really gently, slowly to one way. Nice. The next one, you can add your shoulder so you can give it a bigger circle, round forward and up. Nice. Then at the bottom, you're going to reverse to the other way. Keep the big circle. Nice. One more like that. And then just your head to the left or to the other way we're doing. Nice. Oh, you're going to stop. Make sure you're not dizzy when you stop. Start to circle your shoulders back really big. Try to really move up and down. Nice. The next one, you're gonna extend your elbows and keep moving all the way up and down. Nice. Cool. At the bottom, reverse all the way. Nice. Then just your shoulders forward. Cool. Then you're gonna stop, give it a wiggle. Nice. Hands on your thighs. I'm gonna put the camera a little bit more. Start to side bend each direction. So over here, squeeze your butt. Just slightly go towards one way and to the other way. You can go really smooth and chill. Nice. If you want, you can add a little bit of overload. So you're gonna extend one of your arms and just keep moving. You don't have to stop. Nice. One more each way. And come back up. Awesome. Bring your hands together. Start to circle your wrist towards one direction. Nice. Elbow back. Other direction. Cool. Then make like a wave, roller coaster, up and down. Nice. Other direction. Cool. Great. Then one more time, give it a wiggle. You're gonna really straight your arms like in a letter T. Spread your fingers, straight your elbows, push, pretend there's two walls in between you and you're pushing the walls apart. In this position, you're gonna keep pushing and you're gonna round, pretend you're grabbing something and extend 5 times. Nice. 3, 4, and 5. Great. Extend your fingers, keep it really extended. Push a little bit more, just rock up and down, just your wrists without changing your shoulder position. Nice. Cool. Then stop. You can relax your wrists, just bend and extend your elbows. One more. And extend, give it a wiggle. Nice, good. From here, you're gonna separate your feet a little bit apart. You're gonna bring one chin to your chest and you're gonna round all the way down, relax your neck. Nice, you can keep going. I'm just gonna watch you guys. Good. Great, stay there, stay at the bottom. Nice. You're gonna grab your elbows and you're gonna swing side by side. So keep here and just swing, yeah. Nice. Cool. Relax one more time your arms. Relax your neck. Great. You're gonna bring your hands under your knees. So you're gonna go a little bit up with your torso. You're gonna look forward. In this position, you're gonna do a couple of cat and cow. So you're gonna squeeze your butt. Make sure your knees are extended. You're gonna round, extend. You can look to the ceiling. Open your chest as much as you can. Nice. 5 reps. Really gently, slowly. Especially focus on your lower back extension. That's the most important part. Nice. Some 5 really good reps. The 5th one, you hold the extension. So you're gonna keep holding, squeeze your butt, look forward. Great. Keep the shape, keep squeezing your butt and start to release. One more time, relax. Try to go with your torso down. And then when it feels too much, you can bend you can bend your knees, relax your your back. Great. You're gonna keep here for one more thing. You're gonna put your right hand on the floor, left hand up, and you're gonna look to the ceiling and twist. Nice. Great. Change other direction. Nice. One more each way. Oh, then one more time when you're done. Relax over your legs. Lightly bend your knees and roll one vertebra at a time all the way up. Nice. Oh, Okay, so from here, you're gonna put your knees on the floor. You're gonna find a tabletop. Nice. Great. I'm gonna do sideways. I want you guys to walk your hands forward. You're gonna try to neutralize your lower back. So you're not doing like an extension, you're making your lower back more neutral. You're gonna look to your hands and you're gonna try to drop your chest towards the floor without doing this. So squeeze your butt, just your upper back. It's the one being extended towards the floor. So try to understand and separate this both portions of your back, lower back and upper back, or focus more on your upper back. Nice. Good. Stay there. You're gonna fist, like do like a fist position with your wrist. So you're gonna pretend you're grabbing something. You keep here. You're just gonna rock side by side, changing the direction of each shoulder. You find like this side nice stretch over here. Nice. One more time to the center. Try to go a little bit more deeper in your puppy pose. You can release your hands. Nice. From here, roll all the way up. Find a tabletop. Great. Start to walk your hands all different directions, just to start to warm up your wrists. Nice. Cool. Next time your fingers are pointing to yourself, stay there. Lock your elbows, just rock forward and back a couple of times. Go as far as it feels good and okay for your wrists. Nice. Great. Then you're gonna rock back. You're gonna bend your elbows. Just bring your fingers on the floor and just stretch your forearms over here. Nice. Cool. Slowly bring it up. Give it another wiggle. Backs of your hands. Squeeze your fingers together. Nice. You can try one direction and just stay there if it feels good, or if you want to try other directions, go for it. Whatever feels best for your wrists. Nice. Cool. Find your tabletop again. Nice. I'm gonna come back sideways for you guys to look at me. You're gonna round your back, squeeze your butt, bring your shoulders a little bit more on top of your wrists. You're gonna do 10 reps. Palms of your hand up and slowly bring it back. Just your fingers and down. Nice. Really control. Try to not to smash the floor. Try to keep the tension. Nice. For this one, if it starts to feel easy, you can always bring your shoulders more over. It's gonna be harder. Nice. Oh, after 10. One more time, get out of there. Give it another wiggle. Nice. We're gonna come back to it. One more thing. You're gonna find your a plank position. So you're gonna extend your legs. Grab the floor with your fingers, round your back, and just circle on top of it, forward and back, forward and back. 5 times each direction. Bring it forward, bring it back. Nice. Cool. After you did all the circles, you can get out of there. Give it another wiggle if you need. You can also circle your wrists if you need. Nice. Let's warm up your legs. Small V position, so a more narrow legs position over here. For this one, you guys already know, I always offer, like, if you want to make your life harder, to put blocks under your feet. You're gonna have more space to go lower. So it's up to you. You don't necessarily need it. What I wanted you to think about is, I'm gonna do it sideways. When you compress forward, I wanted to try to tilt your lower back. So you're gonna keep that lower back extension. You're gonna squeeze your butt, keep your legs engaged. So here you can flex or point your toes. Just don't let your legs like not doing anything. Okay, so keep it engaged. Your hands are gonna be overhead. You're gonna open your chest. You're gonna go as slow as you can. Squeeze your butt and bring it up for 1. Nice. 2. We're gonna go to 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The next one, you stay at the bottom, squeeze your butts. Don't touch the floor yet. Stay over here. Yes, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Touch the floor. Round the back. You can just passive stretch. Nice. Stay there. Breathe. Nice. Whenever you're ready, get out of there. Awesome. Let's do 2 sets of shrugs just to warm up your shoulders and play a little bit with this movement over here. Push, round. It's not same as doing in a handstand, of course, but at least we can warm up all of that before you go straight to a handstand. You're gonna find your plank position. You're gonna make sure you're tucking your pelvis. You're gonna bring your shoulders a little bit more forward or on top of your wrists. Nice. And here you're locking your elbows, so you're not bending in any position. You're just locking and pushing. You're gonna do 10 really slow, drop and push. Shoulder shrug all the way down and all the way up. Try to find the up highest as you can. So really round that back. Nice. You're gonna do 10 really slow reps. You're gonna rest a little bit and then you do 10 more. Nice. Nice. Round, round, good. Nice. Do 10, take it a break. Oh, give it a wiggle. You can stretch your shoulders like Diane. Do another puppy pose. Nice. And then whenever you're ready, do one more. Make sure you're tucking your pelvis, squeezing your butt. Awesome. Great shape, Linda. And up. Nice. Round. Good. Nice. If you did 2 sets, you can take a small break. We're gonna go to our handstands now. So we are gonna begin. I think I'll have to bring you guys there. We're gonna begin with this. I want to play a little bit with the finger grabbing the floor, okay? Because that's mainly really important. First, because it's what's usually save you in a handstand. 2, because it helps you to put you stacked, meaning your shoulders are going to be on top of your wrists. You're going to find that really good alignment. So we're going to do stomach to wall. I'm going to do sideways. I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm doing with my fingers. I'm going to move my shoulders forward and back. And what's going to make me find like maybe an alignment for my handstands are going to be my fingers. So from here, you guys can see, right? Yeah. I'm going to bring it a little bit more closer. You're going to find You're gonna find a wall, stomach to wall, okay? You can go as close as it feels comfort for you. If you want to be like a little bit more far away, great. But if for you it's more like you're already more advanced in that one and you can be more a little bit more close to the wall, you're gonna try to grip with your fingers. You can have only one foot on the wall if you want, or 2, whatever you feel more comfortable. From here, you're pushing tall. Don't let your shoulders sink. Push. You're gonna grip with your fingers. Look at my fingers on the hand, on the floor, sorry, and I'm gripping, maybe I'm going to be able to flow it off a little bit and bring it back. The shoulders are also important. If you bring your shoulders a little bit forward and push, if you grip with your fingers, you're probably going to be able to flow off the wall. Okay? So I just want, even if you don't flow off the wall, I want you guys to play a little bit with this. Grip the floor. Okay, see how you feel. If you're able to flow off, great. Stay there for a little bit, then come back to the wall just to warm up. And remember, keep your shoulders pushing tall. Okay, let's go. Let's see, Linda. As you're new, I wanna see how you feel. Nice. Nice. Linda, for you, two important things that it's important for you to notice. Try to keep this elbow locked because right now it's a little bit like this. So try to actually push in a way that you're locking. Yes. And you can go a little bit more, even if you don't go that close to the wall, the shape of your back, you're a little bit like this. But to squeeze your butt and find this alignment. It's gonna be a little bit easier to be more stacked. But even if you don't fall off, don't stress about it. Focus on this and your fingers on the floor. Try to grab it. Cool. One more attempt of those. We're gonna make it differently just for you to warm up. Nice, Linda, better. Nice, Belinda, squeeze your butt. Nice. Oh, awesome. Nice, Diane. Nice, Babette. Awesome. Really good. Okay, let's go back to all now. Everyone felt that? It made sense? This? Yeah? Did you guys feel like how this is important? Great for the balance. Awesome. So for now, you're gonna be doing stomach to wall. Maybe, hopefully I'll be able to kick. There's a bunch of dumbbells on the floor. Okay, so you're gonna kick. You're gonna focus on your kicking. Actually, I'm not gonna be able to kick. Gonna do freestanding, but you guys are gonna do think about the wall, okay? I'm just gonna demo the kick. The kick, actually, I'm gonna demo the kick and then I'll go to the wall to demo what I want. Mostly because Linda, I want to see how it's your kick, but pretend there's a wall behind me, okay? I'm having my hands on the floor over here. I'm already stacked, so I'm thinking about my shoulders on top of my wrists. I'm not jumping from here, I'm jumping from here. I want you guys to try to find the alignment where you can jump, bring it up, jump, bring it up, jump, and go as high as you can. Maybe it's gonna look like this, which is okay, as long as you don't change this. Does it make sense? Great. So you're gonna be doing that with the wall. Okay, so Linda, come back because I wanna demo what you guys are gonna actually do. Because since I can't kick here, maybe I'll go to the other way. So maybe I can kick here. Oh, I can. Great. You're gonna kick and find the wall. Nice. You're gonna put your knees together. You're gonna tuck your pelvis, push with your shoulders. Keep gripping with your fingers. Your knees are gonna be together the entire time. I wanted you guys to try to change your foot on the wall. Maybe you're gonna do more fast, which is okay. If you're able to push and grip, and if you're already pretty much like more understanding where the balance is, you're gonna go more slow. You're gonna put your feet together, find your handstand before touch the other foot on the wall. Does it make sense? Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. If you find a float, stay. Then I'm gonna bring to the center. But I don't know, I demo without the wall. I didn't know I was able to kick there. Okay, let's try. Nice, Linda. Yes. Yes. If you need breaks in between, take breaks. Linda, I'm gonna let you do the harder version. I'm gonna give an easier version soon for you to try. But I want you to like build up the strength. Don't stress about it. This is 100% strength and be able to kick high enough. It develops with time. And the way that we can make it more accessible, I'm gonna demo soon. I'm gonna show you soon, but I wanted to do a little bit of those first, just to get used to it a little bit. Okay? Okay. Awesome. The rest is doing great. Nice. We're gonna do one more set. Nice. Good. Push, Belinda. Keep the push. Tuck your pelvis. Squeeze your quads. Yes. Nice. Yes. Linda, you can try a little bit one more time if you want. Even if you don't make to where you should, like where it looks like it, go as far as you can go. Focus on your shoulders. Push. Nice. Kick with your leg this side. Awesome. Better. Already better. Nice. And even though sometimes like we can also feel scared to do it, just remember the wall is there for you. Worst case scenario, find the wall. Yes, better. Good. Nice. Great. Okay. So before we go to the center of the room, one more thing to do. We're gonna do stomach to wall now. Everyone pretty much can do it. Linda, for you, the the challenge is gonna be bring your hips high enough. Stomach to wall is gonna be easier because you're gonna see like I'm gonna put my foot on a wall and be able to bring it up. But I wanted to try to bring your hip more as like on top of your shoulders. So what I mean by that, everyone is gonna do this drill too. You're gonna make sure you have space here. I don't have a lot of space because I have this stupid dumbbells in front of me. But if you need to walk forward, you can walk forward. Okay. So let me put it here because then you guys can see. Great. Um, you're gonna put your hands on the floor. Okay. One foot is gonna be on a wall. You can beat it bended. If you more far away, you can extend the leg also. I'm just really close. The other foot is gonna bring it up and you're gonna extend that leg. Okay? So maybe you're just gonna be here or here and bring it back down. Give it a break and do it again. Push your shoulders, bring your hip as high as you can. If that makes sense for you, you're gonna extend the other leg. You're gonna find your handstand here. Okay, maybe you're gonna just do the switches with your feet on the wall, or you're gonna bring one foot towards the other one. Touch the wall, step down again, and rest a little bit. Okay? Again, you don't need to be that close to the wall as I was, just because I didn't have space. You can go a little bit more far away from the wall. Important, keep your elbows locked, keep your shoulders tall. Nice. So one foot on the wall, nice, Linda, and the other leg is gonna go up. Yes, awesome. Nice. So, Linda, to have a little bit more space, go a little bit, go down again. You can flex your foot on the wall. You don't need to be pointing your toes. Because if you flex your foot, you're gonna be a little bit more space. Nice, nice, Nikki. Nice. Yes. Nice. That's it, Linda. Push the wall. Take your knee off the wall. Just your toes. Oh no, okay. I accept that. That's good. Fair. It's great. That's the feeling you want to have. That's good. And again, handstands at the beginning can feel like scary, but other thing, it starts to get easier with time. You get better at it. Everyone here, like, it's doing better every day, so it's great. Nice. Try again. Nice. It's Belinda. Keep the push. You're there. Nice. Sneaky. Yeah. Okay, good job. Do you guys have like a chair or like a box or something that you can step on around that is not far? Or like a, I don't know, your couch or something? Do you guys have that there? Easy or no? Because if someone doesn't have, I'll change the drill. Yeah, everyone has it? Yeah, okay. Great. So what are we gonna do is this one, you can have, I'm gonna wait for everyone to come back, but just for you to know, like if you're scared, you can also do it with the wall behind you. Okay, you don't necessarily, awesome. You don't necessarily need the wall behind you if you're pretty much like okay with the balance, but if you're scared, you can always have the wall behind you. So you're gonna set up the chair or whatever you have in a way that you can step and the wall is behind you. Okay, I'm gonna use that bench over here. Let's pretend like if I'm using the wall is gonna be here. Okay, you're gonna knee down, or if you have a small chair, you can just step on a chair. You're gonna put your hands on the floor. It's the same thing we did with the wall, but now we're gonna do with the foot on the chair. Okay? So from here, you're gonna bring the other leg up. If I have the wall behind me, the wall is here. Maybe you're just gonna do this and say, like, okay, I'm good. I already felt like my shoulders overloading. I already felt my hips going over. I'm scared. That's enough. Awesome. If it makes sense for you, you're gonna bring the other foot up and you're gonna try to or kick or maybe flow off the wall if the wall is the chair is like too tall, or if you have like a small chair or a small box, you can also use like as a kick. It's going to be a little bit easier from the floor. Okay, so same idea, you put your hands on the floor, you bring the other leg up, you kick up and bring it back, kick, bring it back. This one's going to be a little bit easier than kick from the floor. Okay, so if like kicking from the floor is challenging, you can also try to kick from the chair, but you can always have the wall behind you. Okay, if you're able to flow off, great. You're able to flow off, you'll find like your handstand. But since you have a box, you're gonna try to flow off the box. If it's more tall, try to flow off because it's good because then you guys already like start working on your press. You don't kick. You just try to use your shoulders forward, grip with your fingers, and flow off the box. Nice. Let's go, Nikki. You too. Don't kick. Try to flow off. Diane, you too. Everyone that has like more tall like thing. Nice. Nice. Linda, bring it up. Yes. Good. Try to kick, Linda. Yes, that's it. Just be sure that the chair is safe. Yes, and you can bring it a little bit more closer to you also. You don't need to be that far away. Nice, but back flow off. Bring it up, forward. Yes, good job. Nice. Linda, I want you to look to the floor also. That's another important thing. Look to the floor in between your hands. Diane, try to flow off the box. Yes. Nice. Nice. Nikki, a little bit more up. Yes. Good. Nice, Melissa. Don't rush it. You did it. That was good. You flew off. That was good. Nice, Babette. Babette, if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, flip the box, make the box a little bit lower. Nice. Linda, again, try to kick without the bench now. Try to just, the first thing we did, try to kick, see if it makes a little bit more sense. Again, even if you don't make it, just try to bring as high, your hip as high as you can. Second leg up, 1 second leg. 1, 2. 1 second leg, nice. Yes, nice. Nice, Babette. Nice, Belinda. Last attempts with the chair. Nice. Go, Belinda, try to flow up. Look to the floor, shoulders forward, grip. Again. Nice. 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 Okay, give it a break. We're gonna do one more thing. Linda, do you do forearm stand? Great. We're gonna work with a little bit before we do the center of the wall. For everyone else, we're gonna do the entrances in the center of the room. Okay, with Linda, I'm gonna do something different. Everyone, now you don't need the box, you don't need the bench, you don't need you, and you, not theoretically, you don't need the wall. So I want you guys to work without the wall, just to do a couple of entrances. Linda, we did it. They're just gonna do the same. You're just gonna do the same in the forearm stand because I want to fix your shape a little bit to see if it's gonna make more sense for your handstand. So from here, you guys already know what to do. You're gonna put your hands on the floor. I'm gonna do it sideways. We did all the drills already. You did back to wall, you did with the bench, you did kicking. Now we're gonna try to kick. And I want you guys to try to find your handstand, even if you find for 1 second and bring it back, okay? Uh, Ideally, again, you don't have the wall behind you. If you have the wall behind you because, I don't know, you're scared, your goal is try to not, like, if you touch the wall just for a second and bring it back, or ideally, you're just gonna bring both of your feet up without touching the wall, okay? So, I don't have the wall, I'm just gonna do a couple of entrances. Maybe you're just gonna stay here and bring it back. If you find the float, great. You found the float, you stay here. If it makes sense, you bring the second leg up, okay? Or you're just working with this L position, if it makes more sense for you right now. You're just gonna try to bring your leg up if you can balance that. Otherwise, you're just kicking, finding this and staying as long as you can before you touch the floor. Okay, Linda, you're gonna do the same in a forearm stand. Just for now, just for me to see your alignment. Okay, cool. Linda, that's great, but that's a headstand.
I know.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I can do
What right, it's from your forearm. I want you to focus on your shoulders. So when you kick, I want you to push, grip. It's a little bit different than handstand. It's not the same because we have way more like ways to balance with your forearm on the floor than your hand. But I just want you to work a little bit on the alignment because for now, like the hard part for you was like find the shape. And if you do like headstand and forearm stand, at least we can find a little bit better your alignment before we go to your handstand. Yes, that's what I want. So try to find the wall from there. Try to put both of your feet on a wall. 1, 2. Yes, you're so close. That's it. Breathe, rest. I know it's scary. It's scary. It's tough to think about to not let that happen. Don't let your shoulders go forward. So when you kick, even if you don't make it, keep the shoulders here. Yes. So when you kick, look at me. Uh, if you kick from here and you do this, then it's the same as the hands, and you're not gonna be able to make it. So just try to keep this angled shape. And even if you find the wall and you lose the shape, I don't care. I just want you to be able to find the wall because that's where we need to work on for your kicks in your headstand. Nice. Nice, Melissa. 1, 2. Nice, Belinda. Really good. Nikki, it's funny because you froze, and I was like, wow, Nikki's there for like 20 seconds already. That's a go. Nice. That's Nikki. Nice. Linda, second leg. So when you kick, try to bring it up and second leg. Yes. Good. Good.
First getting a little sore.
It's okay. Take a break. You can take breaks in between. We're gonna stretch a little bit also because I'm making you guys do a bunch of stuff. We didn't stretch that much. We're gonna do that really soon. But again, if you need to take breaks in between, you don't need to ask me. You can just like feel a little bit. Nice. Nice, Babette. Last attempt. Like I said, we're gonna stretch a little bit. Nice, Melissa. Nice. Okay. Break. Cool. Let's find a frog pose to start to stretch your inner thighs. So find your frog. You're gonna make sure your alignment is correct. So from here, this floor it's not gonna slide, but like just make sure you have this angled 90 degrees with your knees. You're gonna put your forearms on the floor. You can flex your or point your toes and just let it sink. Nice. Yes, awesome. I'm just gonna stay there a little bit. You can rock forward and back a couple of times with your hips. So bring your hips forward and back, forward and back. Nice. Nice. Great. You're gonna come back to the center. We're gonna do a half frog. You're gonna slide a little bit more up. You're gonna find the same thing, but you're gonna extend your right leg first and do your half frog. So your left knee is gonna be bended the same way, just your right leg is gonna slide extended. Nice. Again, make sure your alignment is correct. So your hip must be aligned with your foot. Nice. You guys can get it. Nice. Make sure your knee is straight.
Okay.
Good. Bring it up, other leg. If you need to close your knees for a second just to give it a break, feel free to do it. Nice. Then slide the other foot, straight your knee, forearms on the floor. Make sure you're tilting your pelvis. Also avoid a lot of round in your back. It's mostly like the other way. You're gonna feel more the stretch. Nice. Awesome. Slide back up. One last thing, you're gonna lay down on the floor. You can have your butt against the wall. Actually, I'm gonna recommend you have your butt against the wall to do your middle split. So you're gonna straighten your legs. Make sure again your knees really extended. Put your butt on the wall, feet on the wall. You're just gonna slide, find a middle split. We're gonna hold for 1 minute. Nice. Go really close, straighten your legs. If you want to have your hands in between your thighs to like actively push more down, you can, feel free. Nice. We're just gonna stay there for a little bit and then we're gonna do some straddle stuff. Nice. Hmm. That's cute, Nikki. Nice. 30 more seconds. Straight your legs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it back. Bend your legs. Slide sideways. Be careful. Nice. Okay. So let's do some straddle handstands. Linda, for you for now, before we go towards like back to all, you're gonna do your straddle in your headstand since it's the one that you're more comfortable. I just want to see how it's your straddle position, just to make sure like it's everything good. Uh, for everyone else, we're gonna do our straddle stomach to wall. Okay. Really simple. You're gonna find your straddle. We're gonna flow off the wall a couple of times if you're able to. Otherwise, you're just gonna put your feet on the wall. Stay there as far as you can. Try to bring your shoulders and your hip, not your shoulders, your hip more forward. Almost try to pull up the wall. Maybe you're gonna be able to. If you're not, just slightly like you're really light on your feet on the wall, because ideally, eventually, you're basically flowing off. So you're gonna find the wall. You're gonna walk close, bring it up, push your shoulders open towards the straddle. From here, you're gonna push. Maybe you're just gonna stay here, feet on the wall. If that's your case, I just want you to try to just have your toes on the wall to be more stacked as possible. If you're able to flow off, you flow off the wall and stay. Okay? If that's easy for you, you're gonna do at least one straddle just to see and transition to your full. But do your straddle first, flow off, feel how it feels. When it feels okay, you try to transition to your full. If that's the case, you're gonna be transitioning without the wall. Okay, otherwise you're just working on your straddle, finding your straddle, coming off and come back to the wall. Okay, just transition, try to transition off the wall for now. I'm gonna make it a little bit harder for you guys today. Because why not? Nice. Linda, how I didn't see you because I can't see you. Can you put your camera a little bit more up?
I was so good.
Oh no, I missed it. You're gonna have to do it again. uh, nice. Great. Awesome. Great. Oh, nice, Belinda. Nikki. Nice, Linda. Take a break. Linda, you're gonna try to do what everyone is doing now then. You're gonna do stomach to wall. You don't need to kick the wall. You're gonna walk up the wall. So from here, you can walk. You don't need to necessarily like kick or anything. Hands on the floor. Put one foot up. Walk, walk, walk. You don't need to go that close. Open towards the straddle. You're just gonna stay here for a little bit. If you can, you go as low as you can. Bring it up and walk, walk, feet down. Just that. Does it make sense? So you're gonna walk, try to open to a straddle and bring it up.
I'm
Feet
gonna
on the
get
wall the
some,
entire time.
I'll get some socks. I'll be right back.
Awesome. Go for it. Get your socks. That's always a good idea. Nice. So if you did your straddle and you didn't try to transition yet, you can try to transition. What you're gonna do is you're gonna find your straddle, you're gonna try to flow off the wall, put your feet on the wall again, transition to your full, try to flow off the wall, put your feet on the wall, transition to the straddle. Does it make sense? Or you're gonna be trying to do that without the wall. You can just flow off the wall, transition, transition, and then touch the wall. Okay? Nice, Melissa.
No.
Take your time and try as many times as you need. Maybe you're just gonna go up and come down. That's enough for me. Yeah, correct. Shoulders feel, you feel, yes. You know exactly that your shoulders exist when you do handstands. Like, oh my God, that's my shoulder. Yeah. Uh, nice. Nice, Babette. Try to transition slowly. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Yes. Touch, flow off. Try to transition back. We're gonna do some cartwheels.
Not.
We're gonna tap to cartwheel. Linda, I promise. If you keep doing it, eventually it gets easier. No, we're not. It's awesome. To be fair, I also say that to my coach when I'm doing my handstands and he asks me to do something. I'm like, that's crazy. I'm not doing it. But then I'll have to do it and I'll do it. So everyone's gonna try or attempt to cartwheel. You're gonna have the wall behind you. What is attempt to cartwheel is for now? Beginner, easier option. You're just gonna kick sideways. Kick. So what does that mean? You're here, hands on the floor. Again, you can have the wall behind you. So I'll be doing like here because I have the wall behind me. Actually, I'm actually going to do here because then you guys can see me better. So I'm going to be sideways. Okay, so instead of being here, I'm going to walk. Great. The leg that it's outside is just going to jump. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Does it make sense? That's the easier option. You're just jumping side by side without changing your shoulders positions. Because again, handstands, it's a lot of shoulder stacked in this alignment. If it makes sense for you, you're going to start to jump higher and jump higher and jump higher. And then eventually, hopefully, you're going to find your straddle. So 1, straddle, down. 1, rotate, straddle, down. Again, you can have the wall behind you. Okay? So the levels of cartwheel depends on where you are in the training. So the easier option is just jumping and understanding what it means to bring your hips over your shoulders, or you actually kicking, going through a straddle and coming back. If you find your straddle, great. Stay there for a little bit before you go to the floor again. Mm, nice. You got this, Linda. Walk sideways. Yes, but walk sideways. Yes, 1, 2. That's it. Perfect. That's your cartwheel. 1, 2. Yeah. What is important for you to this to get from it, it's not necessarily do your cartwheel, it's just focus on the shoulder and the elbow position. So every time you jump, you're trying to change nothing besides your hip going sideways. So that, yes, your shoulders, your arms, nothing of that changes. So that's your job in your cartwheel for now. Just try to jump without changing anything. Yes. Nikki, don't take your hands off the floor. Otherwise, how are you going to find your handstands? You need your hands. Nice. Always do both sides, even though there's a side that it's always better than the other one. Nice, Belinda. Thanks, Babette. You guys are really close. Think about the alignment. Think about the fingers gripping the floor to stop you. Nice. Take a break if you need. Nice, Belinda. Really close. Nice, Babette. Also really close. Last attempts on this one. Nice. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's so cute. I love that. I love
Yeah.
cats, guys. I'm sorry, I get distracted by cats. Okay, so we have what? A couple of minutes. We are gonna do, this is gonna be different variation depending on where you are, okay? We're gonna do 2 sets of endurance. Linda, this means time on hands. For you, it's not gonna be time on hands. For you, it's gonna be walk and up and down the wall because I want to make your shoulders stronger. Okay? So for everyone, you guys are gonna hold 1 minute handstand, rest, and hold maybe another minute or like 40 seconds. Gonna be something around that. Linda, you're gonna try to make as many walk to the wall and out in this time. I'm gonna demo what it is. So important thing, you're gonna keep your tucked and you're gonna keep all of it like pretty much at the same. This is not gonna change. That's the shape you want. You're just gonna walk to the wall and walk back. So nothing's changing besides my hands. So hands on the wall, hands on the floor, both foot on the wall. Find this alignment. Walk, walk, walk. Go as close as you feel okay without changing the shape. Walk, walk, walk. Does it make sense? You're gonna be
Yes.
walking forward and back. If you need a break, great. You can rest. Your goal is just do as many as you can do in 1 minute. I don't care how many it is. I just want you to get tired.
Oh, I'm
And
already.
everyone else, it's gonna be finding your hold. Okay? We're gonna do 2 sets. Let's do 2 sets of 1 minute or 45 seconds. I'm gonna say 45. You can rest and then we do a second set. Okay? 1, 2, 3. We're gonna start stomach to all. And let's go. Nice. Linda, stomach to all. Yes. Turn. Yep. You're gonna put your hands on the floor. Feet up. Nice. You're gonna keep the tuck. Walk as close as you can. Doesn't matter how close it is. Towards the wall. Bring it up. You can use your feet on the wall also. Nice. And
Yeah.
down. Does it make sense? You can walk just a little bit. You don't need to stay. Just walk a little bit. And even if it's 1 step forward, 1 step back, down. 1 step forward, 1 step back, down. I needed to learn to do this. Nice. Everyone is almost there. 10 more seconds. Keep the tuck. Keep the push. 5, 4. Try 1 step, Linda. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Rest. Good. Take one more small break. I'm going to give you guys like 40 seconds and then we're going to do a second set. And then that's it. Nice. Ten more seconds. Start to prepare. Aw. And the skeleton is like, stop doing that. Hang out with me. Okay, prepare. 1, 2, 3. Linda, try to make 1 step, even if it's just one. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Nice. Enough. Good. Nice. We're almost there. We have 20 more seconds. Keep the push, keep the tuck. Look to the floor. Five, four, three, two, one. Good job, everyone. Nice. Good job. Class was hard. Hope you guys had fun. Linda, I hope to see you again. Don't overthink, don't stress about it. Handstand, it's like that. I promise it gets better. It's a lot of strength, a lot of balance, a lot of everything. You have to think about a lot. So with time you get better. Again, take this week to think about what I said about the Thursday schedule. Text me or Denise and let us know if it would be okay to change the Thursday time for 11:30. Otherwise, I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, but that would be like the easier option or the for the schedule in general. It's just Thursday. Think about it and let us know. Okay, and I hope to see this Thursday, same time for conditioning. Thanks for coming. I see you guys soon. Bye bye.